Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to walk you through everything you need to know about Tailor Brands LLC service in 2025. If you're thinking about forming an LLC but you aren't sure which service to use, well, this review is going to break it all down for you. So why should you even consider Tailor Brands for your LLC formation? Well, in the crowded marketplace of LLC services, Tailor Brands has actually carved out a pretty impressive reputation since they launched their LLC services a few years back. First and foremost, they offer something that really sets them apart. They're not just an LLC formation service. They're actually a complete business solution that combines legal formation with branding tools. I mean, where else can you form your LLC and get a logo design, business cards, and social media assets all in one place? It's basically like getting your legal foundation and your brand identity sorted out in a single package. Now, their pricing is another big selling point. Starting at just $249 for their basic package, which includes your state filing fees, they're positioned in that sweet spot between the budget options and the premium services. And honestly, when you consider everything that's included, the value is pretty incredible. You can find a discount link for Tailor Brands in the description and pinned comment below if you want to save even more. The thing is, Tailor Brands has really streamlined their process for 2025. Their platform is now more user-friendly than ever, guiding you through each step with clear explanations. So even if you're completely new to this whole business formation thing, you won't feel lost or confused. Another aspect that really stands out to me is their customer service. Unlike some of the bigger players that can feel a bit impersonal, Tailor Brands offers surprisingly responsive support. You can reach them through chat, email, or phone, and in my experience testing them out, they typically respond within a few hours at most. Let's talk about what you can actually get when you sign up with Tailor Brands. Their basic package includes all the essentials: preparation and filing of your articles of organization, a year of registered agent service, which, by the way, is something every LLC needs, and a customizable operating agreement. But here's where it gets interesting. They also include a complete branding kit with their LLC packages. This means you can get a professional logo design, business card templates, and social media assets that normally would cost you hundreds extra if you hired a designer separately. For those looking for more comprehensive coverage, Tailor Brands offers premium packages that add things like expedited filing, an EIN, which you'll need for taxes and banking, and even website building tools. I recommend checking out their full offering through the discount link in the description and pinned comment below. Now, the first real step in forming your LLC is choosing a name, and trust me, this is actually more important than many people realize. You'll want something that's memorable, reflects your business, and most importantly, is available in your state. So, when you're brainstorming names, keep in mind that your LLC name must include words like limited liability company or abbreviations like LLC at the end. Before you get too attached to a name, you'll need to check if it's available. Most states have an online business name search tool on their Secretary of State website. I recommend checking availability early in the process because there's nothing worse than designing a logo and buying a domain only to discover that your perfect name is already taken. Next up, you'll need a registered agent. Now, what exactly is that? Well, a registered agent is basically the official point of contact between your LLC and the state. They're responsible for receiving important legal documents, tax forms, and official government correspondence on behalf of your business. You actually have a few options here. You can serve as your own registered agent if you live in the state where you're forming your LLC, but honestly, this means you'll need to be available at your registered address during regular business hours to receive documents in person. And I mean, who wants to be tied down like that, right? This is where services like Tailor Brands really shine. They provide professional registered agent service as part of their LLC formation packages. And you can find a great discount link for Tailor Brands in the description and pinned comment below. Using a service like this means you'll never miss important documents and you'll maintain your privacy since your personal address won't be on public record. So let's talk about the absolute easiest way to get your LLC up and running. The truth is you can absolutely form an LLC yourself, but for most people, especially if this is your first business, using a formation service just makes the whole process so much smoother. I personally recommend Tailor Brands for this. They've streamlined the entire process down to a simple online form that takes about 10 to 15 minutes to complete. You just enter your business details and they handle literally everything else, preparing your formation documents, filing with the state, providing registered agent service, and even helping with additional compliance requirements. The basic package with Tailor Brands starts at around $250 plus state fees, which is incredibly reasonable when you consider the time and headaches it saves you. And remember, there's a special discount link in the description and pinned comment below that can save you even more. If you're looking for an alternative with exceptional customer service, Northwest Registered Agent is another fantastic option. They're known for their privacy protection and personalized support. Either way, both services will guide you through the process step by step, making what could be a complicated legal process actually feel manageable. After selecting your plan with Tailor Brands, the next crucial step is filing your articles of organization. This document officially establishes your LLC with the state, and thankfully, Tailor Brands handles this paperwork for you. You'll just need to provide some basic information about your business and they'll take care of the rest. And honestly, this saves you from navigating complex government forms, which can be a real headache if you're not familiar with legal terminology. Now, even though not every state requires an operating agreement, it's actually one of the most important documents for your business. You see, this agreement outlines how your company will be run, everything from ownership percentages to voting rights and profit distribution. Tailor Brands will help you draft this document as part of their service, which is incredibly valuable since a professionally prepared operating agreement can prevent disputes down the road. The next thing you'll need is an employer identification number, or EIN. Think of this as a social security number for your business. You'll need this 9-digit number to open a business bank account, hire employees, and file taxes. Tailor Brands can secure this for you as part of their premium packages, or you can apply directly through the IRS website for free. Either way, it's a quick process that's absolutely essential for your LLC. So, depending on your industry, you might need specific licenses or permits to operate legally. The thing is, though, these requirements vary widely based on your location and business type. So, Tailor Brands can help identify what you need, but it's worth double-checking with your local government to ensure you're fully compliant. The last thing you want is to get hit with fines because you missed a permit requirement. When forming an LLC, there are several pitfalls you want to avoid. First and foremost, don't mix personal and business finances. Open a separate business bank account immediately after getting your EIN. Commingling funds is one of the fastest ways to pierce the corporate veil and lose your liability protection. Another common mistake is neglecting ongoing compliance requirements. Each state has different annual filing requirements, and missing these can result in penalties or even dissolution of your LLC. So basically, just set calendar reminders for these important deadlines to stay in good standing. So there you have it, a comprehensive look at Tailor Brands LLC formation service. If you're ready to start your business journey, I highly recommend checking out Tailor Brands through the discount link in the description and pinned comment below. They'll handle the paperwork while you focus on growing your business. Once your LLC is formed, your next steps should include setting up proper accounting systems, securing business insurance, and developing your marketing strategy. These foundational elements will set you up for long-term success. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe for more business tips. Drop any questions in the comments and I'll be happy to help you out. Good luck with your new business venture.